Hi everyone, welcome back to this amazing channel. My name is Millie, and if you are new here, don't forget to turn on your notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of the tips and the guides that I give out throughout this channel. Today I've got something super exciting for those of you looking to work in the UK healthcare system. And yes, I'm talking about how to get a visa sponsorship job to come here as a carer in the UK. Whether you are currently in UK or you are abroad, this is your ultimate guide to starting your journey as a care worker in one of the most rewarding professions here. So grab your pen, get comfy, and let's dive in. First things first, let's quickly talk about the NHS. The National Health Service, NHS, is the UK's publicly funded healthcare system, and it's one of the biggest employers in the country, with over 1.3 million staff members. They provide critical care to millions of people every single day. And guess what? They are always on the lookout for dedicated, compassionate carers to join their ranks. And yes, you are one of them. So why should you want to work for the NHS? Well, besides the chance to help others and make a real difference in people's lives, NHS workers receive competitive pay, generous profits, and a high chance to progress in your career. Not to mention, NHS is known for its diversity and inclusive work environment. Alright, so let's now talk about what we are really right here for. NHS visa sponsorship jobs. What does that mean? Basically, if you are not from the UK or you don't have a right to work here, then you will need a visa to work in the country. So the NHS offers what is called visa sponsorship to the overseas workers, allowing you to come to the UK and work legally. That's basically what it means. So if you're outside the country and want to work as a carer for the NHS, then this is your pathway. The NHS can sponsor you to apply to the healthcare worker visa. And this one allows you to live and work in the UK for up to 5 years. And by the time 5 years are over, then you'll be getting your ILR. But this depends on your job and your contract length. Now let's have a look at what are the qualifications and the requirements that you need to have in order for you to be able to get this visa sponsorship to come here and work legally. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as you might think or as you are thinking. Right here is exactly what you'll need. You need to have a job offer from an NHS employer because you cannot apply for a visa without this. So you have to apply for a job with NHS. That's the first thing. And then you need to prove you meet the skills and qualifications required for the job. For carers, this usually means having some relevant experience or qualifications in health or social care. Another one is that your job must meet the minimum salary threshold for visa sponsorship. For the health and care worker visa, the minimum salary is usually £20,480 per year, but this can vary depending on the job role. Don't panic if you don't have the formal qualifications because the NHS does value experience. If you have worked even as a carer before, even if it was informal, then why not apply for it? But having a care certificate or any other health-related qualifications can definitely help in this. Alright, let's talk about how you can actually find about NHS visa sponsorship carer jobs. So the best place to start is the NHS job website because it is the official place where all jobs from NHS are posted. Alright, so here we go, direct to the website. And then there's a search bar here. So in the search bar is where you are going to put the role that you are looking for. Since for us we are looking for care worker, we can decide on, you can actually type in either healthcare assistant with visa sponsorship, or you can type in carer with visa sponsorship. And then there is where. So here where there is where, it needs when you are already in the UK, so that you can put either your postcode, town, or your city, and then the distance as well. You can decide for which distance you want it to be. You want your job in which distance, and then there's also distance here. So for us, all those people who are abroad, you just put in the title, a carer with the visa sponsorship, and then we do what? We search. Let's search with our filter. As you can see here, we have 4,207 jobs found for carer with visa sponsorship. Guys, all these jobs you see here, they have visa sponsorships. All these ones you are seeing here, they need people to be sponsored to come this side. So why can't you be among these people? What is stopping you from being among all these people? There are jobs all over UK. So all you need to do is just to make sure that you filter for the jobs that are offering visa sponsorship, because some roles are open only to people who are already in the UK and have the right to work here. So if you need visa sponsorship, just make sure that you filter them down. And then the good thing is that they also write at the end of them the ones which are offering visa sponsorship and the ones which are not offering. As you can see here, tier 2 visa sponsor. So you'll be safe. You'll be safe and you'll find a job. UK needs you. You need to come and work. And you can also check out on the official websites of the NHS Trust, because some of them post directly to their sites, and they actually mention if the job is if that job opportunity is a visa sponsored one, or if it is not a visa sponsored one. And yes, just keep an eye on those listings. You never know when your day is going to come. Alright, so now let's head on to how to apply for the NHS jobs. You have already seen how to find them. Now, how do you apply for these jobs? Check out. Once you find your suitable role, now you have to get back, tailor your CV and tailor your cover letter, highlighting your experience, the one which is going to sell you well. So you have to make sure that it is tailored to exactly what the NHS role is looking for. Just make sure to emphasize your passion for healthcare and caring for others. And yeah, voila! If you are shortlisted, you'll be invited for an interview. So you have to be ready to discuss your past experience. You have to discuss your motivation to caring and your ability to adapt to life and work in the UK. And if you're offered this job, then the NHS employer will offer you a certificate of sponsorship, which we call the COS. And yes, you will be here working. And yes, you will be making pounds. So good luck in your endeavors, and thank you so much for watching. Let's meet in our next video. Bye.